Everyone. So today is Yom HaShoah, and hopefully a lot of you had a chance to check out the reel that we posted about the question that we ask our interviewees. If you could say anything to the family that was lost in the Holocaust, what would you say to them? I've conducted 80 interviews of grandkids of Holocaust survivors so far. And every time it's the hardest question for me to ask, and it's the hardest question for our interviewees to answer. So I wanted to give a little backstory, and I actually didn't used to ask that question. It came up for me after a program that we did with Wilshire Boulevard Temple several years ago. Rabbi Susan Nanis said to me, I've known a lot of survivors, and for them, it's really important that the family that was lost is not forgotten. And I was thinking about that a lot today that, there's that saying that a person dies twice. Once when they physically leave this earth, and the second time when we stop talking about them. And I think in the same vein of why Holocaust survivors say, never forget, you can never forget that the Holocaust happened. I think that there's also something to, we can never forget those who didn't survive. My grandparents are no longer here to share their story, but I'll certainly make sure that their memories live on, even though they're not here. But it's also really important for me as their granddaughter, as their only grandchild, to make sure that their family members who were lost, my great grandparents, my Aunt Clara, who I'm named after, her son, Moishala, my uncle, Aber Hirsch, my Aunt Molly, that they're all remembered as well, that we say their names, that we recognize them, that we think about them, that they're truly not lost, that they're with us. So even though their lives were cut short, they've lived on for generations through us. And I hope that they'll continue to live on for generations to come. So this Yom HaShoah, please join me in watching our stories, sharing our stories, really helping us make sure the world never forgets so that it never happens again.